Here we are, welcome back to the channel, and this is the RTR League race, round 10 of the championship. So we're coming towards the end of the championship now, and we're at Lago Maggiore West. I never know how to pronounce that, but I think that's how it is. We're in the Renault RS01 GT3 car, and this is a feature race, 50 minutes long, and this is 10 minutes qualifying as per usual, and this is our fastest lap on qualifying. As you can see at the minute, Jake has set an absolutely blistering lap time of a 120.2. Kevin currently holds P2, Tom in P3. We've set a lap time at 120.9, so we're about 7 tenths off pole position at the minute. It's a very, very tricky course to get right. You can see now we drop down to 5th, the Sorte 13 now pops into 3rd place. This hairpin is an absolute nightmare to get right. In practice, as soon as you turn in there, the car just wants to spin. I don't know why, for some reason. No, never experienced that in any of the car in this game, but that is a very, very strange one. One to be very nervous about racing here for 50 minutes. So not a bad lap so far. We are currently only just half a tenth up on our first lap time, but this is where we lost a lot of time on the previous lap. So this is going to be our last lap of the session as well, so we need to get a bit quicker. We need to get a bit further up the grid now with Kevin, especially in P2. Tom in P4, Valkyrie in a minute sitting in P7. So the last corner, get a decent run out of the last corner. You can see Tom pops in at 120.7 into 2nd place. So we come across the line, we get 120.778, puts us into 3rd place with Kevin right behind us. So Jake on another planet with a 120.2, 4 tenths ahead of everyone else, absolutely blistering pace. Tom with a cracking time P2, we take 3rd place, Kevin in 4th, Sorte 13 in 5th. Tally is 6th, Chris 7th, Valkyrie in P8, got Old Banger in 9th, Captain Slowly, Raymag and Rever is your top 12. So on to the race, it's a rolling start as per usual. We've got racing soft tyres and racing medium mandatory, so we have to use both sets of tyres. We're running counter steer assist on this car, and we've also got brake balance, what was it, 4 to the rear, 4 or 5 to the rear, with TC on 1, just help us out of these slow corners at the beginning of the lap. So lights out and away we go. We've got Jake in the lead, Tom in 2nd place, and like I said, we take 3rd. Looking to try and keep it clean as per usual. We need to get some good points. With Jake is absolutely flying at the minute. He's won the last 2 races in a row from the last sprint race event. So Jake looking absolutely rapid with that lap time. He must know a shortcut. I don't know how he managed to get that time, absolutely blistering pace. We've got to run out those little slow corners, and we've got to go down the inside of Tom, get a good run into this really dodgy hairpin for the first time. So we run the medium tyres, so we're going to brake a little bit early, Tom brakes late, so we both go around this corner together. You can see there, we get enough space, slight bit of contact there, but if you look at the mirror, Tom actually spins off. Now we'll have another look at that. If you look at Kevin's point of view, we come down this hairpin, and I thought I'd given Tom enough space there, but we have a slight bit of contact. Actually brakes when I saw him a bit, hits the gravel, and unfortunately for Tom, he goes round, but nothing intentional whatsoever. I did apologise to Tom after the race. Nothing worse than a first lap incident. But on lap 2, and we're right behind Jake, and again this corner, he's caught me out a couple of times in practice as well, but yeah, that's my fault completely. Tapped the back of Jake, but we did slow down. I didn't want to take the lead after tapping Jake like that. I thought that would be unfair, so we gave that Jake the place back. So on board with Sorte 13, you can see the incident happening in front. So we slow down, Sorte 13 goes right to the middle of everyone, from 4th to 1st with a great move. So Sorte now in P1 and in control. So a bit of a scruffy start to the race, but on lap 2, you can see a bit further on down there, Jake and Kevin battling, so we're going to go down the inside of Jake to take 3rd place. Sorte 13 now holding on to the lead, and Kevin in P2. On to lap 4, you see we're pushing as hard as we can. We know that Kevin is a contender for the championship, as well as Jake and Valkyrie. Those are our 3 main contenders. You can see they're right behind Kevin, right behind him now, trying to put as much pressure on as we can. But this is great racing. So on lap 5, you can see Jake now has bridged that gap. He's set the fastest lap of the race at the minute. He's going to come down the inside into this tight hairpin again. So we're going to go side by side. As you can see, we brake late as we can. Jake goes down inside, and now we're going side by side. You can see there's a spinner. Let's also say 13. What a shame from the lead of the race. Exactly what I was talking about. That hairpin. The hairpin from hell. Honestly, I don't know what it is. The car just turns and just spins. As you can see, they got to say 13. Yeah, it's so easily done. I can't tell you enough how easy that is. That's such a horrible corner. It doesn't seem to make any sense whatsoever. But there we go. A bit further on, and so Jake now going for a move down the inside. We give him the room down the inside. Slips through it nicely. So Jake now takes second place. And he's going to try and chase Kevin, and we're going to try and stick with him as well. Kevin is the man, and Jake, who we need to beat. So on to lap 8. Jake now right on the back of Kevin. You can see now we're going with him, we're sticking with him. We've got a 2.3 gap to Valkyrie behind us. We don't battle too hard and lose time to Valkyrie, but there's Jake down the inside. Kevin goes slightly wide, so we're going to go down and follow Jake with a cheeky little move on the inside as well. Kevin gives us the room. We're great racing, so we're going from every other position now. Now we're in P2 again, and Jake is in the lead. So on lap 9, we come into this tight hairpin again, and see behind. Kevin goes to the dive bomb. Gets a dive bomb down there. A tough move by Kevin, pushes wide slightly, but a great move and a move he had to make. I don't know whether he missed his braking point there, but I saw him coming, so I had to give him a bit of room. A great move by Kevin to take second place. We're having a good battle so far. So lap 10 on board with Chris. Just misses his braking point slightly, and so easily done in that corner. Goes a little bit deep. So Italia now takes up 5th position with Chris in 6th, and Raymag just behind him in 7th place. So lap 11, you can see Valkyrie's made that time up now with me and Kevin battling. And we're going to try and go for a move. Kevin goes to defend. We're going to try and dummy him into the wall. 160 miles an hour there. How close do you like it? Me and Kevin having an awesome battle with Valkyrie now joining the party as well. With this battling now, Jake has got a gap now for 3.2 seconds. Valkyrie's on board. Here he is now. He's come to join the party. So he brakes later, he goes around the outside there, which gives him the inside for this right-hander. So we're going side by side, trying to take the power down. Kevin's back in, coming all over the place. Side by side into this one, but yeah, I'm not going to make that one. I have to back off and give Valk that position, but great racing. We'll have another look at that as well. So you're clever driving by Valk there. He goes on the outside, knowing he's got the inside line for this right-hander. Kevin just in front now, so Valk moves into that podium position. And we have to back off here. There's not much room on the exit there. We didn't want to run too wide onto the grass. Great racing all round. So we're on lap 12. You can see we brake as late as we can. We get a good run out of this hairpin right on the back of him again. Look how much time you can make up if you get that corner right. So this is the battle for P2. You've got Kevin, Valkyrie, myself and Italia. 4 cars all in a row there. Fantastic action. You can see Valkyrie there looking to it on the outside, which goes a little bit wide. So we're going to go down the move again now on the near side of Valkyrie to take 3rd place. The 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th all within about 0.3 of a second, 0.2 of a second. So great action. So on lap 13, we're still behind Kevin. Back end's coming out now, these tyres kind of halfway through their life. You can see Kevin runs a little bit wide, and that's the mistake we're waiting for. That's the pressure we're trying to put him under. He gets a half-second penalty, which is going to cause issues for Kevin. Obviously, he's in a bad place, this penalty line as well. You've got to lose so much time. So as we come to the penalty line, Kevin takes his half-second, which in effect is probably going to lose you easily over a second with various positions. But we take P2, and Jake now 5.2 seconds in the lead with all this battling going on behind. So on lap 17, we've got Italia and Kevin fighting into the first corner, braking as late as they can. There's a bit of contact there. Kevin goes off. And fair play to Italia. Let's have the position back. And Chris sneaks in as well in 5th place. So Kevin holding P4, Chris now 5th, and Italia in 6th place. So on lap 18, now we've got Valkyrie all over the back of us. With this battling going on there, Jake is pulling away nicely. We're going to try and brake as late as we can into this dodgy hairpin. Valkyrie trying to do a switcheroo, but we hold on to it nicely in lap 18. So same lap, we've got Italia, Chris and Kevin. Look at that, we're always going 3 wide into this hairpin. But Kevin and Chris go a little bit wider than Italia there, down the inside with a wonderful move taking 2 positions. So opportunistic move by Italia, but pays off into 4th place with a cracking move. Kevin down to 5th and now Chris into 6th place. So a lap later, we're on lap 19. We're still on to defend from Valkyrie's all over the back of us now. We've lost a bit of confidence in this medium tyre. The back end's coming out a little bit, especially around this last section. Valkyrie looking quicker on these mediums at this stage of the race. So on lap 21, you can see the rear left now pretty much almost dead, which we run a little bit wide in that corner. Valkyrie there seizing the opportunity down the inside. We're drifting around the corner. That gets the power down and manages to make it finally into P2, and we hold 3rd place at the minute. So Italia on lap 21 is going to make the pit stop with Kevin just behind as well. Back end's coming out a bit there. Kevin making pit stop too. So this is Italia's pit stop. He gets rid of the medium tyres, puts on a fresh set of soft tyres, and he's got Chris now right behind him. So he's going to get an advantage. Could work out well for Italia. We could have a lap undercut. Could have a decent out lap here. So on lap 22, lap after, we've got Valkyrie pitting. We're going to pit just behind him as well. We can't do another lap. The tyre's absolutely dead. So racing soft tyres we're going to choose. We don't need to refuel. Plenty of fuel in the tank. So this is our pit stop. Get rid of the mediums. Now we're going to come out and we're going to see where we are in comparison to Italia. So it comes down the straight now. He's made up a lot of time there. He's brought Chris with him as well, so we're only probably about 0.6 of a second, half a second in front of Italia, so it's worked out well for him. So lap 23, Jake pits from the lead of the race. Still taking it nice and easy, just like a shot in the park for him. Absolutely driving brilliantly at the minute. So there he is, no one behind him as he comes out. Lap 24, not too long left now, but he puts on a fresh set of soft tyres. And there's Raymag pitting from P8. He's got Tom just in front of him. No one behind him now, so he's chasing down Tom if he can. Now he's on his soft tyres as well. So Raymag in P8 chasing Tom. Lap 28, and we're right behind Valkyrie again. We've got 11 minutes to go in the race. Jake setting the fastest time in the minute of the 121.2. You see we're actually going 2/10 quicker. We're trying to put as much pressure on Valk as we can. We managed to stick with him. He's not managed to get away. Seems we're coming up to a back marker. I think it's our banger. So lap 29, the Valk there looking to make a move, and we're going to try and follow him and see if we can take any opportunity, any advantage from there. We close the gap a little bit now into Valk. But you can see in the background we've got a spinner, and I think that's Chris. So Chris in P5 into the hairpin of hell. Look, it's exactly the same thing again. What happened to Sorte 13? Just turn in and the back end just goes right round. So unpredictable every single lap. It's like a lottery, like corner. Real strange corner in this car. But a bit further on down the lap, Tom catches Chris. Chris back end there all over the place. So Tom sneaking on down the outside into the final corner, makes that stick into P6. So great coverage drive from Tom from that first lap incident. So we haven't seen Jake much this race. He's been out in the lead. Like I said before, just driving to perfection. He's looking to get the hat trick. He's got pole position, fastest lap, and looking to win the race. Jake looking very, very strong at the minute. And this is going to be the last lap of the race. We've only got 50 seconds to go. So this is it. We're on the last lap. We're 3/10 behind Valkyrie. Soft tyres are fine. So we need to try and make this move if we can. We close into this hairpin. We get a decent entry and a decent exit. Now we're right behind him into this last sector. Coming to this sweeping left and right, flat out bends. You can see we're right in slipstream. We're going to try and put him under pressure. There's a little bit of a dive down the inside. Just there. That goes a little bit deep. We're going to take the inside, give him a bit of room on the exit there. But it is very, very close. It's a close call, but we make it stick. And that's, again, a bit of controversy. We'll have a look at that at the end of the race. But Jake comes across for the hat-trick, fastest lap, pole position, and the win. It's a great win by Jake. And we're going to come across the line in second place because actually Valkyrie picks up a half-second penalty there for some reason. I think maybe going slightly wide there. But yeah, you can see that was close. Wasn't sure if there's any contact, but after checking the replay, you can see. And I sent this to Valk afterwards as well on the chat. But we didn't actually touch. I mean, it was really, really close. There's not much in that at all. You can literally put a piece of paper between us. But it was close. Very, very close. But great racing. I mean, what a hard-fought second place. But yeah, that was an absolutely cracking race. Full of events. A bit scrappy from my end. But Jake, relentless at the minute. 3 wins in a row. Takes the victory. We take second place. Valkyrie in third. Talia fourth. Kevin fifth. Tom in 6th, Raymag 7th, Rever 8th, Oddbang 9th. We've got Chris in 10th, Catherine Surly 11th, and Sorte 13th in 12th place as well. But yeah, it's a very, very difficult race, very hard fought, a lot of concentration needed after 50 minutes of racing. But let's have a look what that does in terms of the championship. We extend our lead at the top. We've got 351 points compared to Valk's 292. The top 7 not changing positions, but Jake now closing the gap with 6 wins, a pole position and 3 fastest laps. So the next race is Thursday, sprint race events as per usual. Sprint races always cause a lot of chaos and drama, but if you like that, like and subscribe to the channel. And that's me done. I'll see you guys next time. Laters.